I cannot believe I'm making another one of these update videos. If you've seen the thumbnail, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. This is another one of those, I'm really freaking surprised because it just randomly hits us. Even though I don't really want to compare this to Geometry Dash, it's almost like Geometry Dash 2.2 coming out. And I know I haven't done any videos based on this game on my channel, so yeah, this is my first one. So recently, FNF or Friday Night Funkin' has gotten its newest update. It's been about 3 years since it's gotten its last update, which was week 7, Tankman. It's just really surprising. I didn't expect it. I guess people were speculating that the artist of the game, Phantom Arcade, when he changed his Twitter profile, the new update was going to come out, as well as some erect samplers, which were the harder difficulty, being released. And I guess we should have just expected this. I should have expected it being soon. I thought it was going to be within the couple weeks that was posted, but it was like within a month. I'm just so glad to see this come out. I was kind of worried before this update came out that it wouldn't be as polished and good quality update as some of the mods that I've seen. Like, even though it's a weird comparison, I've seen some really good FNF mods, and I was worried the update wouldn't be the same quality or even less quality, and I was worried that it was going to drop off. But now seeing the update and having played it, yeah, I could say that I think it's in some places even better than some of these mods. It feels like FNF originally does, but it also feels new and fresh. It's kind of weird. Like, even comparing it to one of the mods I played just a couple days ago, which was the single hit mod, had this really cool character called Yourself, or Silly Billy, I don't know what you call him, but basically just a copy of their boyfriend, or BF. I love that mod to my core, and I was scared that when I saw this update come out that it wasn't going to be that good, but I was also super hyped. And once I got and playing into it, I couldn't help but freak out and freaking scream, and like, I was just so happy. But just for a warning, if you haven't seen it, I am going to be showing off some spoilers of certain stuff in game. So just be warned, when you hop in to the game, not much is different, if I'm being honest. Like, it still looks like FNF. It opens like the original game has since it came out. You may notice that the sounds for the volume are a little bit different, but other than that, you won't notice. And even going into the main menu, there's a couple new options, like going to merch, which is honestly, I think it's really cool. But enough on that. You go into story and it doesn't look different other than the new Pico week, which is, people were speculating it was going to be called week 8. It's actually called week end 1, which is the end of the first part of FNF right now that we got, and maybe even the free part of FNF. So it's only going to be for the people who actually bought or paid for it on Kickstart when the Kickstart was up. Yeah, the new week is crazy amazing. The cutscenes look amazing. I love how well animated, and I always love the style Phantom Arcade brings to it. The new music is really good too. I love it, and I love seeing the little in-game events, like the characters' movements, Pico shooting the spray paint cans coming from Darnell and Nene. Yeah, I thought that was freaking super cool because a lot of mods do that now, and it just looks natural, as well as the end song having a fight to it, which I thought was really cool. And then they all make it up in the end with a nice little cutscene. I thought the cutscenes looked good, and everything, the art style, the entire thing. Now it's not BF singing, it's kind of weird, but I think it's nice. But there are a couple different changes. Other than the end week, there are a couple other changes. The erect remixes were the other thing that was being put out there that a lot of people were looking forward to, including myself, which are amazing. The tracks have never sounded better, and they're actually difficult to where I've been playing FNF for a long time, and I struggle with these, probably just because the input system's a little bit different than what I'm used to on the other engines, like the Psych engine and Cade engine. Also, because ghost tapping, which is basically being able to tap on your arrows without losing score and taking damage, isn't there anymore, so it makes it a lot more difficult. Definitely really fun to play through the songs though, as well as, I didn't even see this coming, there is actually a nightmare version. So basically, you know how there's easy, normal, and hard for each of the songs in FNF, making the chart easier, just normal, or hard, depending on your playstyle. Well, the erect is like the normal version of the erect songs, and the nightmare is the harder charted version, which I think is really neat. I don't think the songs are different. The only one that I saw got a remaster was Bopito, which is the first song in the first week. None of the bass songs, not the erect ones, got a remaster. And other than that, with the note splashes, which when you press when you get a sick, there are 4 new note splashes for the hold notes, which are amazing. I love how they look. They look really nice. And there's also a smooth health bar if you couldn't tell. There is also a new end screen. Whenever you beat a week or a single song, you will be rated. I've seen a lot of other mods do this, telling you how good your accuracy was, depending on how many 6 goods, bads, shits, which is the worst you can hit, and 6 are the best, and misses you get, all adding together to give you a score, which I think is the most accurate compared to a lot of the engines I play on. And it also gives you a percent when you go into the free play. Oh yeah, speaking of free play, the free play has been completely redone. There's a new sprite where boyfriend's going DJ, and then you can see which song from which volume of the track it is, as well as new pixel artwork for the opponents that you face off in those songs. I think it looks really, really stunning. On top of that, if you press 7 in any song, you'll be transported to the new chart editor, which looks a lot better than it ever has. Much easier to maneuver around now. They've added in events and they're easy to make. And also, as well as before, to make a song, you had to separate the instrumental and the voices of the characters. When you missed a note, would make a sound, a record scratch over you, and the voice would not come out. But the problem was this would also happen for the opponent because they were on the same file. But now they're 2 separate files. So the opponent and the player have 2 different files. So the opponent doesn't stop singing. That's pretty much all of the changes. Here's a couple nitpicks I have. There was a couple things that I haven't seen that they were talking about putting in the update. Note combos, it pops up on screen, but so far I guess that's gonna come in a new update when they bring it, as well as they never said this, but there was set a new BF sprite, which I was really hoping they do, so remaster some of the old sprites, because the new look of the game, the new sprite remasters look so good, so I just hope they make it. But Pico is using his original sprite in the new week, so that's fine. I just would like to see a little bit of a sprite upgrade, or at least some, just make it look nice. Make the original look nice. Add a little bit of extra frames to it would be really nice to do it like the new characters like Darnell. There's only one more thing I kind of wanted to talk about, is that I'm kind of worried that since this update came out, kind of like 2.2, the updates are just going to stop coming in. They're going to be really slow, and we're not going to get any new up. I would like to have smaller updates with like new added tracks, like finishing off the remixes, because not all of them are there. There's only all of them for week 1, Spooksies and Self for week 2, missing Monster. We got all of week 3, which is Pico's week, and we got High, and we're missing all the other tracks for week 4. Week 5, there's no tracks, and we have all for week 6, and week 7's missing its tracks. As well as week 8 just got released, so I wasn't expecting it to have a wrecked remix yet. But I'm just worried that they're gonna stop updating it, because it is a crew of, I think, 4 or 5 people, which is weird because a lot of the mods I see have like 20 or 30 people on them, at least the big ones, sometimes less than that. The vanilla game has less developers than some of the mods do, which is freaking weird. Probably explains why this update took so long to come out. But I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with this game. I was so happy to see like a new update like this, and I hope they continue updating this game because I enjoy it so much. I love the different take they have on the rhythm game and all the sprites and everything. Definitely been a cool different influence on my life. So I think that's all. Thank you for everyone who watched my first FNF video. Drop a comment, tell me how you liked it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It always helps show your support. Turn those notifications on so you never miss a new video or a new stream. And make sure to check out my video I did on the 2.2 update of Geometry Dash. And that's all. I'm signing off. I'll see you in the next one.